Welcome back. Let's discuss politics. Edo State Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu is inching closer to getting removed from office as the State House of Assembly has now instructed the state's Chief Judge, Justice Daniel Okungbowa, to set up a 7-man panel to investigate impeachment allegations leveled against him. The Assembly accuses Shaibu of misconduct and leaking government information, allegations it says constitute an impeachable offense. However, Shaibu's supporters argue that he is being targeted because of his interest in succeeding Governor Godwin Obaseki. Meanwhile, the PDP has unveiled Osarodion Ogie, the secretary to the Edo State government, as the running mate of its governorship candidate, Aso Ighodalo. Osarodion used to be a close ally of the deputy governor of the state and was at one time a member of the APC, that's the All Progressives Congress, in the state. To speak on this further, political affairs analyst Dayo Akintobi is my guest on the program. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Now, seeing that the APC now appears to have resolved the crisis that emanated from its governorship primary in Edo State, with Dennis Idahosa now chosen as the deputy governorship candidate, do you think that the party now stands a good chance of winning the governorship election of that state?
Absolutely. Well, truth be told, the two parties are formidable contenders, and any of them can really win depending on how well they campaign, depending on their track record. Both parties have run the state before, so the citizens of the state actually have empirical evidence that they can hold on to and say, okay, while APC was in power, this and this and this is what they did for us. While PDP was in power, this was what we benefited. So the people have objective criteria by which to measure the two parties. Having said that, APC has the advantage of being the party in the center. So Abuja will support them. The president will support them. The chairman of the party will support them. All the other state governors will support the APC candidate. So that is a formidable array of strength to deal with. But on the PDP side, they've got the advantage of incumbency. PDP is the current government in power in Edo State. So the power of incumbency usually says quite a lot, because the current governor probably controls all the local government chairmen, controls his cabinet, controls a lot of the party apparatus within the state, and he can bring all those to bear on the campaign process, as well as, of course, open the treasury of the state to his anointed candidate. So I would say it's going to be a very tough election. Both parties have problems. As you well know, the APC had issues of parallel primaries, they had problems with candidates. Now they've resolved it and they've chosen one of the losers to be the running mate. So the collaboration of the running mate and the candidate himself should stand APC in good stead. And on the PDP side, they've had their issues too, what with the impeachment, ongoing impeachment efforts at the deputy governor. So it'll be a tough race. It'll be an interesting race to watch. Right now, it's difficult to say one party has the advantage over the other.
We shouldn't forget that the PDP too has its own problems as the People's Democratic Party, and that's of course with the incumbent deputy governor who is facing impeachment. What impact do you think the impeachment of Philip Shaibu is likely to have for the PDP in the governorship election? I mean, is it even a wise move to want to impeach him at this time?
Well, in terms of the upcoming election, in any campaign, you don't want to lose any of your core people. You don't want to create enemies when you don't necessarily have to. Because at the time of campaign, especially in a key contest where the opponents are almost evenly matched, you need as much support as you can get. You don't want to alienate not even one person. And the problem for PDP is that Philip Shaibu is a grassroots politician. In fact, I dare say that he is actually the politician in that ticket between him and Obaseki as a team running the state. Obaseki is a technocrat from Lagos, who's an investment banker who was running his business in Lagos for years. He was never really a politician until former Governor Adams Oshiomhole put him on the economic advisory team of Edo State when Oshiomhole was governor. So that was his first foray into anything that looked like politics. And even then, he was still playing the role of a technocrat, even in Oshiomhole's government. So Shaibu is credited with being the politician in their team. He's one that has the widespread grassroots support and brought that support to the ticket. So if now the two of them have fallen out and the governor and his people no longer favor Shaibu and there's this move to impeach him, it will detract from the PDP support base, because if they succeed in impeaching him, it will alienate Shaibu's supporters, who will then not be enamored of the PDP and not vote for the person the PDP is putting forward. So I put it to you that even not even Shaibu, but any little party operative, you don't want to lose them at a time like this when they have a key contest. So without a doubt, the impeachment move against Shaibu, and what did Shaibu do wrong? He wanted to succeed his boss. His boss didn't want that. His boss had his own preferred candidate that he has put forward, and he wanted to be his deputy. But the deputy is insisting, Shaibu is insisting that it's his right to contest. So that has put them at loggerheads. If they succeed with the impeachment move on Shaibu, it won't surprise me to see him move to another party. And APC has got his candidate, so he can't go there. He may go to SDP or any of these other parties. Labour has also got his party. But it won't surprise me if he goes to another party to try and get the party ticket there if it's not too late yet. So administratively, for Governor Obaseki, he might be getting his pound of flesh by pushing for this impeachment. But in terms of the well-being of the candidacy of the PDP anointed contestant, it will take away. Even if it's one vote, you don't want to lose. This impeachment move will take away from PDP's showing at the polls, that's for sure.
Finally, do you see the governor scaling, or rather, do you see the deputy governor, that's Philip Shaibu, scaling through this whole charade unscathed? And what do you think are his chances politically, especially as the supporters have declared that the governor, that's Godswill Obaseki, has no power to stop his deputy to vote or be voted for particularly?
That is a valid contention. It's a legitimate issue, is that why should anyone stop anyone from wanting to aspire? It's our constitutional right to anybody who is a Nigerian-born citizen, who is over a certain age, who is educated to a certain level, has the right to contest. As far as I'm concerned, if Governor Obaseki did not want to endorse his deputy, he didn't have to, but he shouldn't have, or he shouldn't be trying to inhibit him from putting himself out for office. Let him test his popularity. If he's that popular, then let's see what the people have to say about it. It should be an open field. President Obaseki is free to support whoever he wants to support. I mean, Governor Obaseki, and what he should do is throw his support and get his people to vote for his own person. But make sure able to contest and swim or sink on his own merits. I think it smacks of a bit of fear and insecurity for you to be trying to stop him from running. So, as I mentioned earlier, I really believe that it might hurt the PDP's chances to lose Shaibu and his base of support. I think the governor will be well advised to seek peace, and Shaibu seems intent on running. So I'm not sure he will accept any sort of compromise and say, okay, we'll find something for you in the new government or whatever the case may be. If we will and support us, I don't think he will compromise to take a second base. I doubt that. So I don't know at this point what the governor can do to win him back into the fold. One thing will be, of course, to stop the impeachment process. But without a doubt, it's going to harm the PDP's chances. But nonetheless, I wouldn't write the PDP off on account of that. Like I said, they're the party in power. They've done some things good in Edo State. We've seen power plants come online. We've seen various economic programs in Edo. So the PDP can beat its chest about having done one or two things in Edo in the last 8 years. So they can run on their record. So as I say, it's still a toss-up. I can't say that one party has an advantage over the other. We'll see how it plays out on election day.
Mr. Dayo Akintobi, political affairs analyst, thank you for talking to us. And that's it on this episode of the program. Many thanks for watching. See you next time.